because this story time is about the time that I got followed. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing a mukbang story time. So yeah, let's get into it. I had a taste for some Jamaican food. I was so excited about some Jamaican food. I decided to get some curry chicken, rice and peas, and I have some yams. And then I decided to get a side of collard greens. Let me show y'all the collard greens. So let me dig into it. But let me bless my food first before I just start eating. Let me bless my food first. Let me bless my food real quick, y'all. Amen and amen. So let me jump right into this. I ordered a large, so they gave me a lot. Let's try these yams. Now let's try these greens. The greens are good too. So it's all good. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Had to get some water. No wine today, y'all. But anyway, I feel like as a woman, we should watch our surroundings at all times. My dad taught me that, to make sure I'm watching wherever I'm going. Don't get directly in your car, like walk around your car, look under your car, just basically just stay alert when you are a woman and you're out and about, basically. So it's for women of any age, be aware you're a teenager, don't be in your phone while you're walking. Just pay attention to everything that's going on. Boom. This particular day, I was at the grocery store. It was actually nighttime. Parents were like, don't go to the store, at night, do everything in the day. I think I was just getting off of work at this time, and I decided to go get a few things from the store, like, I don't know, a pack of meat and some other things that I needed for the house or whatever. So I went to the store, was literally right around the corner from my house. So I was like, let me just go in there, get what I need, and then I'm going to go home. That was the plan whole time. Nothing else. You know how you go inside the store and you see other things that you want to get? I was focused on getting the couple of things that I needed to get, and I was, gonna go ahead and go home. So while I'm in the store, I'm shopping. Well, before I went into the store, like, I'm always, I lock my door and I'm looking around, because I have to cross the street before I get into the store. And, guys, are going to be guys. They're looking at you, I don't pay no mind, but I'm watching my peripheral vision, as I'm walking across the street and just watching, what I'm saying? Basically watching who's watching me, because I can see everything before people actually approach me or whatever the case may be. So this particular night, I was going inside the store. I'm getting my cart, just looking around, I felt a little, I don't know, like a little strange or whatever. It was more guys than women in the store. And I was just like, okay, this is a little weird. But I'm focused. I'm getting what I need to get. And I'm polite. Because, guys are like, hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. And I'll say, hey, how you doing? I don't carry on conversation if it's, no need to. I spoke to people and, kept it moving. So I got all my stuff, I I remember picking up my meats. I think I got some dairy products, just little things that I need to get or whatever. And then I stood in the line. Everything was going smooth, and I didn't notice anything weird or anything going on. I rang up my stuff. She bagged my stuff. I told her have a nice night, and I was heading to my car. I was loading my groceries in my car. And prior to me pulling off, I just sat there and I was just like, why do I have this feeling? Like, I don't know what it was. It was like a weird feeling. Like, I don't know if it was like a warning or something, but it was like a feeling of like, you need to be aware. Like, just be aware. So, I'm sitting in the car. I got my groceries and everything. I'm just looking around. And I call my mom, and I call her, and she's like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, well, I'm about to head home. I just left the grocery store. And she was like, okay. And she always says, like, text me or call me, when you get in the house. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I remember that I needed to get some dog food. I have a Chihuahua Shih Tzu mix, and I needed to get her some dog food. So where I stay is a little store near, it's a CVS or whatever. So I went to the CVS store. I stay going to CVS. CVS be having everything in there, like, and I be having my little discounts, my little codes and stuff like that. So I was like, let me go over here to CVS and pick her up her dog food. So I'm pulling in the parking lot like I do any other parking lot, and I start to get out the car. I grab my purse, I lean over, grab my purse, put it on my shoulder. And then it's this big black SUV parked beside me. I don't think nothing of it because it was already there. Well, it pulled up after I had got there. And I'm just like, okay. I didn't think anything of it. But this person rolled down their window, and it was like a dark-skinned guy. And I'm just like, okay. And he was like, hi. I'm like, hi. And he's like, I seen you over there at the store. So I followed you over here. You see me at the store and you followed me to the CVS. Yo, that's weird. That's real weird. That's actually pretty scary. And the crazy thing about it is I held a conversation with this man because I was scared out of fear. So he was like, yeah, he was like an African guy because I remember his name was Omungu something weird. And I was like, he was like, so are you single? And I was like, yeah, I'm single or whatever. And he was like, are you from around here? And like, I wasn't trying to give him that much information. I was like, yeah, I stay, down the road. I literally was right around the corner from my house. I didn't stay down the road. I literally stayed across the street. But I told him I stayed down the road or whatever. And he was still asking me questions like, oh, okay, well, do you think you can take my number down? Because I like what I see and I want to get to know you. Man, I'd like to pee on myself. I thought I peed myself because I was so like nervous, because when he told me he followed me, like my heart started beating real fast, and I was already scared, but I wasn't trying to show him that I was scared. So I was just like, yeah, I'll take your number, or did he ask for my number? I gave him my number and then I blocked him after. So I remember because he was like, oh, well, thank you for taking my number. I just got into town and I just went to the grocery store. I had to get a few things or whatever he was saying. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm just like shaking my head like, okay, and he was like, well, I'm gonna call you and maybe we can set up something, like I can take you out to dinner or whatever. And I was like, okay, or whatever. And he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna call you. So he started backing up and like looked like he's about to pull off. So I hurried up and went inside the store, got the dog food, rang up, and his truck was still there when I came outside the store. Like, why? What are you still here for? Like, he was like, I'm about to text you now or whatever. And I was like, okay. And I got into the car so fast. I locked that door. I let him text me. I was texting him. I texted him like a couple of sentences while he was texting. He was pulling off. I was basically trying to let him leave before me so he wouldn't follow behind me, because he had already followed me to the freaking store. And so he texted me a couple of times and I responded back. I circled around the store and went up to the light and put my signal on. Like, I was waiting for him to drive past me because I'm actually heading home. I told him I lived, the opposite direction. And he started texting me, blowing me up and calling me all these. I blocked that number immediately and I sped. I ain't never speed so hard to get to the house. Like, I never spent that hard to get to the house. I was so scared. Like, mm-mm. And it's like, it will follow you. It doesn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this particular time, it was night and I was shopping and I should have been in the house and I should have did that like maybe the next day or, you know, something like that, or during the daytime or whatever on like a lunch break when I have time. But this man scared the crap out of me. Like he was big and tall in the truck. Like he had a big old black SUV. I don't know, it was a Suburban Tahoe. It was a big black truck. Like it was, and he parked right beside me. That's what scared me. Like when he rolled down the windows, I didn't jump, but I was just like, you know, when he told me he followed me, I think that's what scared me the most. But yeah, I sped home. I ran in the house, like got my stuff and ran inside the house. And I was just like, yo, that's wild. That's real wild. And I just wanted to say, like, women, we have to be like mindful of doing stuff like pumping gas late at night. Don't do it. Going grocery shopping at night. Don't do it. Like, and just watch your surroundings. Even though I was watching my surroundings, like he was watching them even more. Like he was watching my every move. So basically, and I don't know if he was following me around the store or he just seen me when I was in the parking lot and then he got in his car and followed me because he wanted to talk to me. Because why are you following me? Because you want to talk to me. That's weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I know people they're probably gonna say you should have had like, I mean, I have weapons in my car, but yeah, like you got to be careful out here. It's crazy. Like, what in the heck? I would have never thought that would happen to me. I see stuff like that in movies, but it's like, girl, like why you? I don't know. Like I can't. I won't be doing that no more. I will not be shopping late at night, like waiting to pump gas late. Nothing. I won't be doing any of that. Like I'm not doing it. It's crazy. But yeah. So my message to women, I'm gonna say women in general, no matter what color you are, no matter your race, your age, be careful like out here in these streets. Be careful when you're having to do stuff as like I said, grocery shopping, just being outside by yourself. Try to be with someone. And me, I'm dolo. I'm always by myself most of the time if I'm not with someone else. But that will make the strongest person or the person who thinks that, you know, that will scare the hell out of you. Like you don't want to experience that. So y'all see where I ended up at, right? I'm over here in the bed. Not literally in the bed, but I hope y'all enjoyed the story time. If you did, make sure you go ahead and hit the like and hit the subscribe button as well. And hit the post notification bell so you do know when I post a new video. Make sure y'all check out my most recent video I dropped on my YouTube shorts. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed this video, run it up, like, comment. I will see y'all in the next video. I will be dropping content. So again, make sure y'all post notification bells are turned on so y'all know when I post a new video. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.